You've got a friend in me. Hi everyone, it's me Gaming Do, and welcome to my spoiler-filled review, because there will be spoilers for Toy Story 4, which everyone said this sequel was unnecessary, but someone's here with me today. Please state your name, good sir.
It's Ryan, but if you want to know, um,
Back from the dead, it's the Lost Sonic Band 7.
yeah. Which, very soon, we plan on doing something about that, but that's not what's important. What's important is how amazing this movie is, and all the people who say that this was unnecessary are dead fucking wrong.
Oh, fuck yeah. Everyone who said Toy Story 4 is unnecessary, watch this movie and you will have your mind changed.
You will regret it.
Dude, I'm arguing between if 2 or this is better. That's how great this sequel was.
To me, this tops all the other movies, and I might consider this my favorite movie of all time. Maybe.
I don't know. Maybe. It might be my favorite Toy Story. Yet Toy Story 2 is my favorite movie of all time. So
In terms of nostalgia.
this might be probably top 3. I'm not kidding. This is incredible. Like this, I didn't expect Toy Story 4 was going to be one of the better ones on the top half of the Toy Story list, but it is.
Oh, sorry.
It seems like the even-numbered Toy Stories are better, and then the odd-numbered ones are a little weaker, in my opinion. The first and third were still good, but I probably prefer 2 and 4 over those.
Okay. Now, what I would say this, like, probably when we first heard this movie, we knew it was gonna be good, but I didn't think it was gonna be this good.
Now, this is where we get into spoilers. Everyone's talking about the ending that's gonna make you cry. Well,
To me, it didn't make me cry.
it will make people cry, just not him personally.
No, but it was
You know it's gonna make people cry.
fucking
It
touching.
will.
I smiled the entire ending.
And
how
that is
touching
the
it was.
fact that Woody basically tries to find lost toys throughout the movie, and he's with Bo Peep. And
Well, let's not jump ahead ourselves. From the very beginning of the movie alone, it already starts on a sad note.
yeah, right at the start, as they're trying to save RC, it shows, in 3 when they go,
Like Rex goes, "Boop peep," and then boy's like, "Yeah, even Bo."
well, we
get-
see that scene where she gets sold.
Yeah, but what the hell was that person's problem?
I don't know. Maybe that was Sid? Again?
No.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I mean, like, also maybe Andy's father. I don't know. And Woody had the chance. I mean, he did save her, but she decided to just move on.
Exactly.
And then cue the opening, "You Got a Friend in Me." And that part was good.
That part was good. And
Yeah. I liked all the shot, like the angles. Especially how we saw the Toy Story 3 ending, when Nanny gives his toys away to Bonnie. It was a little different, though. It wasn't exactly
like it wasn't sad. Oops. Like that wasn't sad. It was more
No.
like
It was more like something a kid wanted to do to make them feel happy, I guess.
yeah. And then the opening scene where they're in the closet and then Bonnie takes everyone out except Woody, and Bonnie is sort of ignoring Woody, which if I had one single problem with this movie, it's that's never really resolved at the end.
No,
Like
they
it
never-
seems like she
why-
doesn't care about Woody throughout the entire movie. If I had one complaint with Toy Story 4, it would be that, probably.
It's just like an unanswered question, but I don't say it ruins the movie.
No, but it's like the biggest problem with the movie. If I had to pick a nitpick, it would probably be
But
that.
yeah, other than that though, that's it.
Yeah. besides that, everything else is perfect. Bo
Forky,
Forky is funny, especially when he keeps trying to jump in the trash.
especially when the song, that whole entire montage got me laughing.
Yeah, and then
But I would like to mention how much of an asshole that kid was to Bonnie, who just took away her like supplies.
that was cruel.
My jaw
She
dropped.
cried like 5 or 6 times in the
Yeah, she
movie.
cried throughout the movie,
Yeah,
which was pretty sad to see.
and then basically Forky jumps out of the RV
Oh, what's
and
one funny part when Bonnie says, "I'm done with kindergarten."
yeah, that's how I felt at first. But then Woody
Oh,
and
actually,
him.
do you want to mention that too? What today is actually also besides us seeing Toy Story 4.
Today is the last day of school for us, which means the Gaming Do Summer Marathon
Will
is
finally
finally
begin.
happening for 2019. Yup, we finally get to see what I'm doing this summer. I'm actually going to make the little update during the summer,
You're gonna
probably
do
tomorrow.
vlogs,
Vlogs, because I'm going to Washington, D.C.,
and
but
hopefully soon we can do like a Q&A with me because I would
that's.
love to share my whole entire H16 experience because it's been one hell of a ride.
Yeah. We'll do that eventually, but for now, let's go back to
All
Toy
right.
Story 4.
Okay.
So then Forky jumps out of the RV, and so
Yeah.
does Woody trying to save him. Then, one of the funniest parts with Forky is when they're on the road, keeping on walking,
Oh yeah, he's like, carry me.
and he makes a reference to Toy Story 1 where he's like, so he really thought it was a planet, like Andy's house was a planet? And he was
Yeah,
like,
it's
yup.
like they were like talking about like how because he accidentally said Andy instead of Bonnie. It's
And
like,
then
who's
they see
Andy?
the antique store where they see where Bo Peep was sold off to.
Or Woody did because he noticed like the lighting on the lamp.
Yeah, and then they go inside and they meet Gabby and the dummies, which I had to pee during
Oh,
that scene,
Benson. That's
man.
that's what his name was. I just remembered Benson. I would say he's kind of the villain, not really Gabby.
Well, yeah, she is, but she turns good.
Yes.
So from there, well, from there,
Oh. From what I can remember. Basically, what the deal is Gabby sees that Woody has a voice box, and her voice box,
is
that she has one, it's broken,
she
so she wants a replacement. And then I think that's when Bo Peep came to save them, because I forgot how she appeared.
no, she appeared right after Woody went like outside. It would escape,
Or,
sort of.
oh yeah, I think so. Was that in that skunk?
Yeah, the skunk. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's a cool car. I would like to
Oh
get
yeah.
that.
I know the moment I saw him like that does not look like a skunk. But
So then
yeah,
that's when Bo and him reunite, and then Buzz goes to save them. But of course, as you saw in the trailers, he gets tied up to a carnival
yeah.
machine
Buzz's parts are I will admit were pretty funny. With the he just uses his voice to guide
throughout the
him.
entire movie.
Yeah. And back to something you told me, he doesn't get a lot of focus throughout the movie.
Not as
I'd
much
say
as
he
the
gets,
first
like,
three.
The perfect amount of camera time on him.
Yeah, but it's not. Be expected that it's not quite going to be as much as the first three. Like, he's more of.
A side
Like,
character?
he's not the second to main character. He's like maybe fourth or fifth in line this time.
Yeah.
Like, I'd say Bo Peep is the second main character in this movie rather than Buzz.
And then Forky. And actually, no, Forky wasn't really even actually like.
Forky was more of
He
the
was-
plot than
yeah.
anything. Like, he wasn't.
Would he be more important, or was Gabby like the third?
I'd say probably Forky by a little bit.
Okay.
But the main thing about this movie is Woody and Bo. I think that's
Oh
the
yeah.
general focus of this movie. And
Yeah, how
I love the plush rush scene.
that
That
was
was
pretty funny.
my theater erupted in laughter, especially the third plush rush scene, like when the old woman went home and took a bath with wine. That was so funny.
And she went to sleep, and what looked like it was Monsters Inc. sort of how the plushies just emerged, but the way how they actually got the key was pretty funny. It just dropped.
Yeah.
That was funny.
And then
I also like in the trailer they show like how they're gonna try and get that key. They just attack the old lady.
that is pretty funny.
Yeah.
And then Duke Kaboom is there.
And also another thing, because somebody we see who, if you're not an old Pixar fan, or I mean, like if you don't really know way back, I never saw the short, but I know this character
Tinny appears,
Tinny.
yeah. I saw that short on like a Toy Story VHS.
I need to watch that, but I saw a couple Easter eggs throughout the movie, like Dinoco and Knick Knack. I saw on the VHS.
And I saw
It was right underneath
Lifted on the VHS too, which that's a reference to the short that played before Ratatouille.
Oh, what's that?
There's like an alien short before
Oh
Ratatouille.
yeah, that's right. I remember.
That's a
that.
reference to that.
Ah.
And then I didn't catch all. I bet you I didn't catch all the Easter eggs. 'Cause
No, I didn't. Yeah, I probably didn't either.
I'm gonna watch it for Easter.
I didn't see A113 anywhere.
It probably is there somewhere,
Yeah.
but I didn't see it.
And then the character you mentioned, who I bet you would probably like the most, or a lot, throughout the movie, the Canadian guy.
Duke Kaboom.
Yeah.
I like him. I love him actually, but he's not my favorite character.
Oh yeah, I figured that. But I'm saying like, would you like relate to him because he's Canadian?
Well, it's not that. I like the Canada scenes. They're kind of funny. Like, I like the fact that they play the Canadian national anthem
Yeah.
during his scenes. I didn't expect there were going to be quite that much about Canadian heritage in that scene, but...
Oh, I will say his backstory was absolutely ridiculous with his kid.
It seemed like it was set up to be sad, but it wasn't that sad.
It was almost like, what is it? Yeah, and he knew. That
It was
Buzz
like
wasn't-
the scene in Toy Story 1 where Buzz
Yeah, except it's
failed.
just the opposite, where the kid thinks the toy is real, like on the commercials. But he knew, the toy knew that he wasn't real. Meanwhile, in Toy Story 1, Annie knew that Buzz was just a toy.
And then they
and
try to
Buzz
get the
he thought he was a toy.
key back, and then Duke tries to jump off the cabinet onto the other cabinet, which he barely makes it, and then
And then we
Buzz,
get the cat.
and then Woody unlocks the thing, the cabinet,
the
and
cabinet
then
door, and then they managed to get Forky, and then this part had me like the way how the strings were pulling up Woody and the voice box coming out, that made me feel like, oh my god, what the hell's about to happen? Like if he was actually gonna get ripped.
And then we get the sad scene of the movie where they all meet outside, and Woody's more concerned about going back to Bonnie than the others' well-being.
But obviously that changes.
And he only wants Forky to go back so he can go to Bonnie and have an owner, basically.
Mm-hmm. Which he does end up doing, but Woody, well, we'll get to that.
Yeah, definitely the biggest spoiler of the movie. I think I'm probably the most emotional scene.
I think after this, I'm gonna try and watch that again. That seems awesome.
You're not going to be able to find it for a couple days at least.
I know. Okay, so also the parts with Bonnie's dad was pretty funny. Also, with
Yeah,
the
especially
RC.
when
like the
Buttercup, I think his name is.
Yes, it is. Like,
He like makes the car go around and the cops pull over.
or was it? It was Trixie. He had the idea of saying like to get the dad arrested, and I thought that's actually what was gonna happen.
Yeah, and then the cops pull over Bonnie's dad. I
Yeah.
laughed at that part.
That
too.
was pretty funny.
And
there
then
was
Bo
one part-
forgives him, obviously.
There was one part though I do remember where Buzz was like sort of like malfunctioning, and then there's a part he's like, "You left your backpack at the antique store. Let's go."
Yep. And then
Um,
Bo Peep forgives Woody, and then they try to get
uh,
Forky back to
and then they have the RC,
RV.
the window thing, whatever that is. And then this is the part. Oh man, this part was just. I was thinking like throughout the movie, I knew it was like already. I knew like that I loved this movie a lot, but that ending made me love it even more.
Can I say the ending?
Yes.
The ending of Toy Story 4. You think. I know Ryan doesn't think it's sad, but you think Toy Story 3 is sad? I'd say and emotional. I'd say this is probably just as emotional. He left Andy in 3. In 4, he leaves the rest of the toys to go be with Bo Peep. That means he leaves Rex, Buzz, Jesse, Mr. Potato Head, Mrs. Potato Head, all of them. This is their final goodbye.
Yeah. Slinky.
And Slinky, I would have liked to have seen another like Slinky scene because I knew they were close in the series.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have seen a Slinky and Woody scene again.
Yeah, but I gotta say though that just when I saw Woody and Buzz hug, that was just beautiful to see.
Yeah. I also like the reuniting and with Bo Peep.
Also like how Woody just that also got me to like Bonnie just pulled Woody's badge right off of him.
Yeah, and then he gives the badge to Jessie.
Yeah. So she's pretty much the new Woody.
Yeah, pretty much.
Technically, yeah, she kind of is because I mean she went to the kindergarten again or first grade with Bonnie at the very end. So Jessie's the new Woody.
Basically, yep.
So what does that leave for Woody though?
He goes with the group of Bo Peep,
The
Bunnies, Ducky,
Duke Kaboom,
Kaboom, and they basically help Lost Toys, which, Gabby turns out to be good, and then
and also yes,
she
this
sees
part.
this lost child,
and yeah, we can't forget the sad part where she's ready to go back to, which I thought this part was sweet with, what was her name?
Which one?
The girl she wanted to be with who just threw her out.
I don't remember, and then she's like, meh.
Yes, and it just throws her in the box. Damn, I wish I remember what her name was.
I don't know, but the fact that she's able to go back at the carnival and then she finds this lost girl who lost her parents crying. And then she said, I want to be with this girl, I'll give her a chance. And then
and Woody was nervous because they thought like the same thing were happening.
They throw a baseball at Gabby, and then she finds Gabby, and then they go to find this, I guess, officer who helps her find her parents, and then
so yeah, Gabby has an owner, and
the credits scenes are basically just scenes of them.
Yeah, like Jesse. Oh yeah, with Forky and
Forky finds a girlfriend. Yeah,
that was funny.
And then
I almost got like the Toy Story 3 Ken and Barbie
when they sell all the carnival toys to all the people.
Yeah,
there.
I was wondering, like, with that, what does that leave with Woody and Bo Peep and everyone else?
I want to see a TV show off that. Maybe not another Toy Story. Maybe this should be the last one, because I think, personally, this is just as good of a conclusion as 3 is.
Yeah.
But make a TV show, maybe, off of it. But maybe no more movies.
No more movies.
Maybe
Toy
make
Story
this
is done.
the last Toy Story movie. This is a great conclusion. I know people will say, oh, but 3 was better. People will probably argue that, but I thought 4 was a better ending.
Oh my god.
Now, and then the very last scene we're gonna talk about is Willow barking extremely loudly. Sorry about that. Oh my god. The very last scene we're gonna talk about.
Which part was? Oh, was it?
Is the Pixar credits scene where Duke Kaboom is? Remember the scene in WALL-E where Okay, so at that point, the Lost Sonic Fan 7 had to go home, so that's why I stopped recording. But the last thing I want to talk about is the scene where Duke Kaboom replaces the regular Pixar light bulb, which sort of reminded me of the scene in Wall-E, which was awesome. I love Duke Kaboom in the movie, so I'm glad to see him kind of as the Pixar logo. I'm glad they changed the Pixar logo again. That was kind of cool. But yeah, that's about it for my Toy Story 4 review. And what do I give this movie? A plus. A plus. This is the fourth Toy Story movie, in my opinion, that gets it. And I think it's better than the odd numbered ones, in my personal opinion. It was like so emotional, funny, told a great story, beautiful animation. Toy Story 4 is definitely worth seeing. Whether you're a fan of the series or not, I'd still suggest to go out and see Toy Story 4. So yeah, that's about it. And Lost Sonic Fan 7 also starred in my newest plush video, Woody's Birthday, which will be uploaded before this. And yeah, expect a update video tomorrow probably about like what I'm going to be doing over the summer and stuff like that. So gaming do here. See you later. Bye.